band has marched in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade and the Ginza Parade in Tokyo, Japan. The hula girls are fabulous. They're arm-swaying, hip-shaking hula dancers. Hubba hubba, they look and they sound great.
I think there are a couple of VCRs rolling back in Hawaii right now, capturing this moment, so they come home, they'll be treated like returning heroes.
One or two. Look at the size of this group.
And now serving as the official color guard of the Rose Parade, we have the Long Beach Mounted Police. They've joined forces this year with the young ladies of the Foxfield Equestrian team in celebration of this year's theme, Kids, Laughter, and Dreams. By the way, if you're a horse lover, a lot in store for you. We're going to see Appaloosas today, Morgans, Clydesdales, of course, the famous Clydesdales. Horses have always played a very big role in the Rose Parade ever since the days when this thing started as a couple of ladies sitting on the side of the road watching some horse-drawn carriages go by.
That's right. Pasofinos also.
That's right. There are a couple of breeds I can't even pronounce.
Oh, they're magnificent. Okay, we're off and running now. And I see the first float. It's from the Sun-Kissed Growers, and it's a Rose Parade version of Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. Only instead of working wonders with chocolate, Sun-Kissed does magical things with citrus fruit.
And they must be proud. This is the Extraordinaire Trophy winner. It produces candied roses, of course. The animated factory is pulled by an oversized tractor. Sun-Kissed calls the giant entry Fantasy Factory. It's big, 30 feet high, 90 feet long. As a matter of fact, you're looking at the tractor pulling this. This is one of the few drivers of a float that you'll actually see today. Most of the drivers are tucked away underneath the floats and have absolutely no view other than through cameras and through the help of spotters. But this guy gets to ride high and mighty in the parade right at the beginning.
Yes, they usually have to follow the line down the middle of Colorado Boulevard to stay in a straight line. And they also won Extraordinaire Trophy.
That's right. By the way, the float is covered by thousands of straw flowers and carnations. That tractor is huge. We walked by it the other day in one of the preparation tents. It is a big piece of machinery, but of course, it's pulling a pretty big float.
It rises 17 to 30 feet in height. From Blue Springs, Missouri, comes the Blue Springs South High School Jaguar Pride Marching Band. The band has only been together 3 years, and it's already marching in the Rose Parade. Let's listen. Excitement has just begun, Matt. And down on Colorado Boulevard, in the middle of all the action, I see Taylor Negron, one of the co-stars of NBC's Hope and Gloria. Happy New Year, Taylor, mi hermano.
Happy New Year, mija. How are you, Matt?
Doing well, Taylor.
This is so exciting. I have not been at this parade since the 82nd Rose Parade. It was a slimmer, a more bell-bottomed me. So I'm very thrilled to be here right now. I've never seen so many lemons in my life. I think there were over 200 sesame seeds on that float there. But I'm having a really, really great time. There's a lot of excitement to come. Thank you, NBC, and everybody. If I don't see you next year, happy 1997. There's a lot more coming.
Hey, I used to get upset once in a while. I'd even yell at a kid now and then. Well, then one day I said, hey, Bob, time out. These are just kids. Who cares if a guy misses a basket? I mean, this is just a game. It's time for me to enjoy the sweet things in life. Picnics, puppies, puppies and things with the great taste of NutraSweet.
Taste the difference NutraSweet makes.
Mitchell, would you like to play now?
Good idea. Season's greetings from your friends at Ricola.
So what'd you get?
99-cent Whopper.
Now why do you have to say the price?
For a limited time, a flame-broiled Whopper is just 99 cents at Burger King. That's getting your burger's worth.
What if I said this shirt was only $5?
I'd say you overpaid.
Starlight. Starbright. The first star I see tonight. I wish I may. I wish I might. Make my wish come true tonight.
Hello. Who better than I to tell you how much a penny will buy at the JCPenney store-wide New Year's sale? Because Sunday and Monday, when you choose from dozens of select items, you get another for just a penny. Honest.
This woman's body is not really as good as it looks. What's her secret? Playtex Secrets. Matching bras and panty slimmers with hidden panels that flatten and support. Playtex Secrets. It's your secret.
The last time I took a strong cold medicine, it wiped me out. It made me drowsy and overdried my sinuses. Then I tried Sudafed Severe Cold Formula. Big difference.
Sudafed Severe Cold Formula gives you the strong relief you need without the side effects you don't.
It opens up my stuffy nose without drying me out, quiets my cough without making me drowsy, and eases my aches and pains without stomach irritation, so I feel like myself again.
For the relief you need without the side effects you don't, take Sudafed instead.
Start your new year with a new ER.
Jennifer, filed for divorce. Word travels fast.
This is about you and me. Get over it.
Why don't you come over tonight and we'll order in a pizza?
Will you be my mommy?
It's a new day in the ER, NBC Thursday.
96 is going to be a hell of a year, huh?
And now from the city of Long Beach, California, comes a whale of a float. This is the Mayor's Trophy winner for outstanding entry from a city. A pelican, as you can see, is perched atop a funny-looking whale on the lookout for migrating whales.
The pelican rotates 180 degrees, but the only thing he spots with his binoculars is a famous Queen Mary, which of course is docked in Long Beach. The whale knows the full story as his large, oversized eye winks. This is the city of Long Beach's 79th Rose Parade entry. It's fiesta time. Cacique Inc. celebrates kids' laughter and dreams in spectacular style with his reproduction of a Spanish colonial garden. It's Noche de Fiesta, night of the party, and the kids are kicking up their heels at their first adult party.
This one really is a party. A 27-foot fountain stands in the center of the float in a courtyard, adding a touch of elegance to the night's festivities. Cacique calls its entry Passing Traditions.
Partying is definitely a tradition in my family. How about you, Bat? I bet that you're a party animal.
Keep in mind, I'm on the Today Show, Liz. I go to bed at 9 o'clock at night.
Matt, I'm from New York, but LA has it really going on. And here's an example of what I'm talking about. The Los Angeles Unified School All-District High School Band. 309 young musicians who are bad with a double D. The band is all brass and percussion and was organized 24 years ago specifically for the parade. Let's just listen.
Right behind the band from Los Angeles is the float from the very same city. The city of Los Angeles invites kids of all ages from around the world to come play in LA with its floral-covered reproduction of Angel's Flight. That's a historic railway first built in 1901. The railway is undergoing a complete restoration. It will once again carry passengers beginning sometime in late February, Liz.
Today, the excited kids you see inside the cable car are from LA's Best After-School Enrichment Program. The program is designed to build the self-esteem and improve the academic performance of youngsters from the inner city. The kids look like they're really enjoying every minute of this ride. The restored version will connect the California Plaza to LA's historic Grand Central Market.
I hear that 22 million young people come and visit Los Angeles every year. I'm sure a lot of them will be taking a ride on that restored railway. Take a look at this, Liz. An impressive-looking group, the International Horses of Spain. They're dressed in authentic Spanish attire and riding Andalusian horses, one of the oldest breeds around. I'm told there are only 3,000 registered Andalusians in the United States. And riding with the group, one of the young ladies may look familiar. She is actress Leslie Charlson, one of the stars of the soap opera General Hospital. And we'll be back with more spectacular floats and great bands when NBC's live coverage of the Rose Parade continues in a moment. Stay with us.
She lost her parents and her only love.
Take care of the children.
Now she has to raise her family alone.
You're taking on a very big job.
They have no one else. I will never leave you.
And learn to love again.
You sure this is what you want?
Danielle Steele's best-selling novel becomes an NBC motion picture.
You'll have to teach me.
No Greater Love, NBC tonight.
2 weeks to get this body into that dress. Thanks, Cybergenics.
Quick Trim from Cybergenics is a balanced program of diet and exercise designed to get results in just 2 weeks when used properly. Quick Trim from Cybergenics.
Do you know you put your hair at risk every time you wash it? Surprised? Hair's most fragile when it's wet. Just combing can break it. The answer? Pantene Pro V to help keep your hair strong, healthy looking, so it actually breaks less.
Pantene's the first root-penetrating pro-vitamin shampoo. It works the whole length of your hair, improving the healthy shine, helping it stay strong. Pantene Pro V, for hair so healthy, it shines.
Strong can be beautiful.
More people are turning to Channel 4 Eyewitness News at 10 because Eyewitness News covers the city like no one else. With live, late-breaking Metro coverage from every angle.
Good evening, everyone. First at 10.
Some breaking news.
Inside and up close.
Here is what is happening right now.
It's a difference you see every night on Channel 4 Eyewitness News at 10. Covering Albuquerque with air power. Channel 4 Eyewitness News.
Happy New Year from KOB-TV Channel 4.
Matt, the moment I've been waiting for. Matt, I love this little green guy. He's simply riveting. He's a Grand Marshal of this year's Tournament of Roses Parade, Kermit the Frog.
Did you say riveting or ribbiting?
Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here on NBC. It sure is great being Grand Marshal. I just hope my waving flipper holds out. May your new year be filled with laughter and dreams come true. Happy 1996.
They won the honor trophy for the most amusing entry, Eastman Kodak Company. I'll say this for Kermit, he really leaps around. Here he comes again, only this time he's with his Muppet pals. Well, he couldn't miss this Kodak moment. Eastman Kodak's got them in the perfect picture. The Muppets are taking over Treasure Island.
Take a look at this fabulous float. The ship rocks back and forth, and we can see Miss Piggy is guarding the jewels, naturally, like a woman, while Kermit stands lookout. Fozzie Bear is there as well. He mans the helm, and Gonzo swings from the mast. And Fozzie Bear, by the way, has hair made out of palm fibers. They're ironed and then curled. Miss Piggy's having a good hair day today. Her hair is made out of raffia straw. And take a look now, Liz, at the theme trophy winner. That is for the best presentation of the Rose Parade theme. Southern California Edison celebrates this year's theme with the People Puppet stars of the preschool television series, The Puzzle Place. The kids are celebrating their first birthday with a huge party. How do they get there? Well, this is the Southern California Edison float, so those are electric cars.
Well, let's see. Leading the group, we have Jody in the sports car. Next, we have Leon on the motorcycle with Kiki in the sidecar. Ben's ready to rip in the race car. Sky's in the dune buggy. And Julie hitches a ride in a wagon filled with balloons and a birthday cake.
And as you can hear, this is a popular float with the fans here in the grandstands just to our side. By the way, we saw this float when it was being decorated in the tent. Lined up end to end, these things are over 100 feet long. And here she comes now, the queen of the 107th Tournament of Roses Parade. That's Kelly Hutchins, and of course her royal court.
Kelly is a senior at San Marino High School and hopes to attend the University of Southern California when she graduates. She's thinking about a career in international business or teaching.
Can you imagine what a thrill this is for Kelly and of course her court members and their family members watching at home? Many of them, I'm sure, are here in the stands. And talk about horn tooting. Here comes the Pasadena City College Tournament of Roses honor band, looking very royal in their red and white uniforms. More than 550 students from the Pasadena area auditioned for only 200 band positions. A lot of competition. It is quite an honor to be in this group. The unit became the official Tournament of Roses parade band back in 1930.
They are beautiful in those uniforms. They look so festive. Great holiday colors.
Coming up, everyone, more bands, bells, and a giant genie when NBC's live coverage of the Rose Parade continues in a moment.
Hello. Who better than I to tell you how much a penny will buy at the JCPenney store-wide New Year's sale? Because Sunday and Monday, when you choose from dozens of select items, you get another for just a penny. Honest.
Listen to how you could win a grand prize of one of 100 trips for two to LA to see a live filming of Friends or thousands of other great prizes. Buy specially marked packages of Diet Coke. Watch the Diet Coke commercial during Friends on January 11th, 18th, 25th, and 28th.
See if one of them drinks it.
Match the name under the cap with the Friends character who drinks the Diet Coke in the Diet Coke commercial each week, and you're a winner. Who's gonna drink the Diet Coke? Watch Friends.
Did you want regular or decaf? Hello? Regular? Or decaf? Regular?
Well, at least you know how to keep it from spilling. The powerful Accord V6 from Honda. Possibly the world's easiest decision.
Hey, it's your choice. For 96 cents, you can have juicy meatballs on fresh baked bread with marinara sauce and loads of fresh cut fixins in a sandwich made right before your eyes or a pre-made burger. Good decision. Subway's meatball sub is just 96 cents for a limited time. Hurry in.
Centrum? I just feel better knowing I'm taking it.
Centrum's complete. Every time a vitamin makes news, I check my Centrum label, and Centrum's got it.
It's Centrum's commitment to ongoing research that ensures you always get the best nutritional support. A more advanced multivitamin. Centrum, always more complete than any leading brand.
The Centrum people thought of everything.
Like they say, from A to zinc.
Centrum, more complete from A to zinc.
It happens Saturday. Hope and Gloria move to NBC Comedy Saturday with an all-new episode. Ooh. And Dennis rewrites our national anthem. Hey, look at that thing.
Isn't that good?
Hope and Gloria, followed by an all-new home court, one great hour of comedy.
I'm moist with anticipation.
NBC Saturday.
Now, the past President's Trophy was won by this group. Most creative design and use of both floral and non-floral materials. Automobile Club of Southern California sponsored this. The Automobile Club of Southern California gets into the spirit of things by making the dream of riding in the Rose Parade come true for children from the Make-A-Wish Foundation. AAA calls its entry, Animals Are Awesome.
This one is truly awesome. It features animals from exotic lands, and it draws attention to a concern of a lot of young people today, environmental protection and conservation.
Kids of all ages are fascinated by tales of the Old West. And here with a salute to the Wild West spirit are the Gene Autry Western Heritage Museum Spirit of the West Riders, dressed in authentic frontier clothing with old-time saddles and gear. The group represents a multi-ethnic cultures of men and women who ventured west. The city of Duarte, California, City of Hope Medical Center, reminds us there's nothing like a big bear hug when you're a kid, or an adult for that matter. Teddy Bear Hugs and Dreams is the title of its cuddly entry.
And the float features a giant teddy bear, as you can see, seated on top of a drum, symbolizing love and security for children of all ages. This is Duarte's 23rd entry in this parade, and we send a big NBC bear hug to the children riding the float. They are pediatric patients at the City of Hope Medical Center, and I hope they're having a great time.
From the Lone Star State comes the high-stepping Leander Band Bluebells and Flag Corps from Leander, Texas. This group's been voted best band 6 times at the Westlake Marching Band Festival, and I can see why. The band is hot, and the parading Bluebells are turning more than a few heads out here this morning.
I always wanted to play a tuba.
Why a tuba?
I have no idea. The clarinet seemed a little bit small. I thought the tuba would be the instrument to play. Good way to get girls, don't you think?
I'm not sure.
He looks like he has a lot of dates right there.
Oh,
sure.
He's adorable. President Trophy for the most effective use and presentation of flowers by the Countrywide Home Loans. They say kids have vivid imaginations, and to illustrate that point, Countrywide Home Loans dreamed up one heck of a genie. He's all decked out in jewels, riding a colorful magic carpet and ready to grant wishes with his sparkling magic lamp.
This entry is titled Making Dreams Come True. Notice how the genie turns his head from side to side as he lifts and lowers those massive arms. Riding in the genie's right hand, by the way, is a guy who worked quite a bit of magic himself this year. He is the float's designer, Raul Rodriguez, and with him is his pet macaw, Roxy. Roxy is a blue hyacinth macaw, the largest and rarest of those birds. She's 16 and a half years old. This is her 16th parade, and that is a very talented man right there.
Raul is a homeboy from LA. He started designing floats at 15. This is his 350th float.
He won a lot of awards this year, Liz, and he's actually helped to design 16 of the floats in this year's parade alone.
Wow, that genie worked fast. Looked like he's conjured up a few Arabians from the tale of the Arabian Nights.
No, actually, these Arabians are part of John Suttill's Parading Arabians group. It was probably the authentic Arabian costumes and the beautiful Arabian horses that threw you, Liz. They say this desert horse is the most versatile of all breeds. I'm trying to keep track here. That's our 5th breed of the parade. And just ahead, Charlie Brown, some supermodels, a winter wonderland, and a lot more when NBC's live coverage of the 107th Tournament of Roses parade continues right after this.
She never could keep a secret from me. We wanted to be princesses and astronauts. When she moved, it was only 2 streets. I thought my heart would break. I named my rabbit after her. In college, they thought we were sisters, but we were closer. She named her daughter after me.
Open your heart with the Friendship Bouquet from the FTD Expressions Collection. FTD, the language of the heart.
All-natural Ricola herb cough drops from Switzerland. Now available in more convenient locations.
Hey, I used to get upset once in a while. I'd even yell at a kid now and then.
Well, then one day I said, hey, Bob, time out. These are just kids. Who cares if a guy misses a basket? I mean, this is just a game. It's time for me to enjoy the sweet things in life. Picnics, puppies, and things with the great taste of NutraSweet.
Taste the difference NutraSweet makes.
Mitchell, would you like to play now?
When I want clam chowder, I want the real thing. Nothing wimpy. And now Healthy Choice makes this great clam chowder. Thick, creamy, really chunky. I mean, we're talking hunks of potatoes, boatloads of clams, vegetables. Lifting the spoon is a workout. And less than 3 grams of fat. This is a meal. Really cranks up the old thermostat. With Healthy Choice chowder, I eat what I like. This is for real.
So what'd you get?
99-cent Whopper.
Now, why do you have to say the price?
For a limited time, a flame-broiled Whopper is just 99 cents at Burger King. That's getting your burger's worth.
What if I said this shirt was only $5?
I'd say you overpaid.
This is the new Civic from Honda. More room, more refined, more luxury. It's not often that within 30 seconds you can make a revolution. The 1996 Automobile of the Year.
Dateline Tuesday. It's a serious mistake that almost all parents make.
Like, what am I doing?
Are you falling into this parent trap? Dateline NBC Tuesday.
An incredible story.
They were all giants.
Only one woman would stand by him.
I believe him.
Ted Danson, Mary Steenburgen, Gulliver's Travels, NBC February.
And welcome back, everyone. I'm Matt Lauer, along with Liz Torres, as we continue our coverage of the 107th Tournament of Roses Parade. And take a look down on Colorado Boulevard. This parade now gets a big goose. We're talking about Mother Goose. That's right, this is Glendale's 79th float entry, and it features the famous Honkmeister with a few of her celebrity friends, Liz.
There are so many other Mother Goose stories that bring back the memories of our childhood. Isn't it amazing how we all remember the rides? Glendale's Mayor Richard Reyes reigns as Old King Cole, and some of Glendale's finest residents bring to life Little Miss Muffet, Jack and Jill, Little Bo Peep, and the Cat and the Fiddle. And that reminds me, Matt, what does exactly Hey Diddle Diddle mean?
I don't have a clue. We should ask some of the hundreds of volunteers from Glendale who helped to decorate that float. It is a beauty.
Hear that roar, Matt? It's for the Big Ten Conference champions, the Northwestern Wildcats, who hope to trounce the USC Trojans in today's Rose Bowl matchup. Northwestern has only played in the Rose Bowl one other time, and that was way back in 1949. So this game obviously means a lot to them.
Man, if you were living in a cave this year, you'd probably wake up at Rose Bowl time and expect to hear a name like Ohio State or Michigan. Not this year, folks. Northwestern, the Wildcats are in the Rose Bowl. They went 10-1 this year. They are the Cinderella story of college football, and there are a lot of fans decked out in purple and white along the parade route.
Well, Southern California may be the USC turf, but this crowd is going wild over the Northwestern University Wildcat Marching Band, known by its acronym NUM. This band is anything but. The group is winner of the prestigious Sudler Trophy, the highest honor given to any collegiate marching band, and you can see why. Let's just listen.
Some of your favorite Peanuts characters take a spin on this year's Rotary International entry. There's Charlie Brown and Linus demonstrating the theme, lending a helping hand. Tens of thousands of roses, daisies, carnations, iris, and mums make up a snow lover's paradise.
And Snoopy is helping out by cleaning the ice. Matt, is it legal for a beagle to operate a Zamboni machine?
Hey, he chased the Red Baron in a plane. I'm sure he can handle a Zamboni. What the heck? If you're hungry, you'll be happy to know that the snowflakes on some of the pine trees in the back there are actually flakes of white coconut. So if you want a snack, Liz, we can run down there and grab a handful.
Lucy does her head, she does 360-degree turn.
the Snoopy and Linus and Charlie Brown characters leave us, the British are coming, Liz. This is the Royal British Legion Youth Band. The 103-member band is the largest marching band in all of Great Britain.
Hello, I'm Joseph Wyndham. You Americans sure know how to put on a parade. Great show. On behalf of the Royal British Legion Band Brentwood, I would like to take this opportunity to wish you all a smashing new year.
Well, hip hip, Joseph, and thanks for all that.
And now here comes the man of the hour, Tournament of Roses president, W.H. Bud Greast Jr. President Greast is joined by his wife, Mary Lou, daughter Terry, and her husband, Steve Higginbotham. And for all you automobile buffs, that's a 1935 Ford Phaeton.
And next we take a look at the Rose Court of Arcadia, and they take a royal ride through a winter wonderland. Queen Nicole Mosteller and her Rose Princesses are representing the Arcadia Tournament.
The float is a fantasy of white, pink, and lavender. The sleigh is covered with red anthurium and trimmed in gold straw flowers. The sleigh travels down a lane covered with white chrysanthemums, crushed sweet rice, and straw flowers.
All right, Liz, I hope you don't blush, but we're about to see 190 high school students do something for the very first time.
Okay, now do they know this is national television?
And they don't even look nervous. How about that? Especially since this is their very first appearance in the Rose Parade. It's the Dartmouth High School Marching Band from North Dartmouth, Massachusetts.
And they told us that almost 80% of the band members have a Portuguese ancestry. That's one heck of a bus ride.
And coming up, we have more dynamite bands and sensational floats when NBC's coverage of the Rose Parade continues in a moment. Stay with us.
There's a new hour of must-see TV comedy starting Sunday with an all-new Mad About You course in baby making.
Don't do that.
Why not?
Because I'm not ovulating yet.
Well, I am. Then it's an all-new news radio on its new night. Yes. And they're selling the station?
No sale. No stop.
Mad About You News Radio, NBC Sunday.
Painting a house has never been much fun, whether you pay someone else to do it or do it yourself. But Sears Weather Beater professional exterior coatings have made house painting just about obsolete. A professional Sears Weather Beater exterior coating is the spray way to end that house painting cycle. The materials are warranted by the manufacturer for as long as you own your home. Whether your home is stucco, brick, or wood frame, a professionally sprayed Weather Beater exterior coating from Sears might be your solution to the constant hassle of house painting. We produced a video which explains the entire process step by step. We'll mail one of these videos to you free if you'll just call the number on your screen. You'll see in detail how our highly trained technicians prepare a home for the application of the coating. Then you'll follow an actual application. Sears Weather Beater professional exterior coatings are the beautiful alternative to siding for frame houses and the solution to cracking and peeling for stucco homes. And because they're from Sears, you know you'll be protected by the famous Sears Pledge. Satisfaction guaranteed or your money back. Please call right now for your free Sears Weather Beater exterior coatings video.
Fight fraud. For consumer information, call the Attorney General Consumer Alert Line at 1-800-300-2020. And watch Conroy Chino's Scam Alert Mondays at 6.
From our family to yours,
Happy Holidays!
Rose Parade, I'm looking over to my left here, Liz, and I see an elephant has taken to the streets of Colorado Boulevard. It is an unusual entry. It's the float designer actually riding on his very own float. The International House of Pancakes held a Dream Up Our Float contest, and this design, called Elephant Antics by 9-year-old Stephen Lambert of Dearborn, Michigan, was chosen from over 8,000 entries, Liz. Very impressive.
That is some dream. He made his own dream come true.
He certainly did. The float is covered with orchids and yellow roses. The elephant, every few seconds, exhales a burst of CO2.
As if that 4-inch balance beam weren't enough aggravation, this group performs gymnastics on horseback. The Woodside Vaulters are championship athletes who hope to represent the U.S. in Hungary this year at the 96th World Vaulting Championships. I think I'm going to stick to my thigh master.
This would be a career ender.
First Time Baked Lays was inspired by Jack and the Beanstalk. It's their first entry. It's entitled Fee Fi Fo Fun.
Yeah. Take a look. We have got some beautiful young ladies. These are the Milk Maidens, but they are not any Milk Maidens. You're looking at Vendela, Kathy Ireland, and Naomi Candle.
Wow.
I wonder why Jack left home in the first place.
They are gorgeous.
This is a two-part float, and let us explain something to you here, folks. One of the parts of this float has not made it around the corner yet. So this one's coming by itself. The other part is much bigger. It is the actual beanstalk. And a giant will be chasing Jack, and here it comes right now as he goes around the corner. That's actually a guy swinging from a trapeze up on the beanstalk, trying to avoid being swatted by a huge 40-foot spoon.
That's incredible. Watch him. He's... Oh, my. How do you apply for that job?
I think you get that by default, probably. I think he'd probably rather be on the float with Vendela, Naomi Campbell,
well,
and
you know,
Kathy Ireland.
I would think so. They are beautiful.
This is one of the floats. We were talking about the wind earlier in the day, gusts of up to 50 miles an hour. They were concerned about this one because, oh, there he goes. As you can see, it raises up to about 45 feet. It's a huge float, and if the wind were to kick up, this one would have a little bit of difficulty. Jack, watch out for that spoon. Look at the detail on the face of the giant. These are just amazing things to watch them decorate. We were here a couple of days ago in the tent, and we watched them put the finishing touches on this giant's face. Kids, must have been 40 kids working on the beard alone. And winging their way down Colorado Boulevard right now, the United Pegasus Foundation Equestrian Group, led by Marshal Diane Rabideau. This group rescues, rehabilitates, and retrains horses in a loving environment. The group also works with non-profit riding organizations for substance abuse rehabilitation, and we are certainly thrilled to have them a part of the Rose Parade this year. Let's take a look at another trophy winner now, Liz. This is the winner of the Director's Trophy for Outstanding Artistic Merit in Design and Floral Presentation. It comes to us from United Airlines. And it's also another first-timer in the parade. United Airlines entry is a salute to Gershwin's Rhapsody in Blue. You know, United Airlines is an employee-owned company, and some of those owners dug in and helped decorate the float themselves. That's what you call team spirit.
Oh, Matt, when you're a boss and an employee, you are the team. There is nobody left. You've got to do everything except play the piano, which is expertly handled by two children of United Airlines employees. I mean employee owners. Well, everyone has a hyphen these days, I guess.
By the way, you're looking at the piano right there. Well, the pianos are covered in seaweed. Wouldn't that be Rhapsody in green?
There is black seaweed.
That's right.
Stay tuned. We've got a friendly dragon, a ghastly tree, eerie vultures, and scary bats, all coming up when NBC's live coverage of the Tournament of Roses parade continues.
Remember, it's not only how fast you can go, it's also where you can go. The new Honda Passport with standard dual airbags and one powerful V6 engine.
Hello there. Hey, it's your choice. For 96 cents, you can have juicy meatballs on fresh baked bread with marinara sauce and loads of fresh cut fixins in a sandwich made right before your eyes, or a pre-made burger. Good decision. Subway's meatball sub is just 96 cents for a limited time. Hurry in.
Houston, we have a problem.
Ricola Swiss Herb Cough Drops. Natural relief that's out of this world.
Through the years, the mothers of America have had a kind of medical training.
Next.
They've learned from countless doctors and pharmacists that the way to take care of a cough is with fast, soothing Robitussin. And now at home, the mothers of America are putting this knowledge to work.
Next.
Robitussin, recommended by Dr. Mom. Which Robitussin formula is right for you? Ask your doctor or pharmacist.
And for your little patient, try Robitussin Pediatric Cough and Cold formulas. She lost her parents and her only love.
Take care of the children.
Now she has to raise her family alone.
You're taking on a very big job.
They have no one else. I will never leave you.
And learn to love again.
You sure this is what you want?
Danielle Steele's best-selling novel becomes an NBC motion picture.
You'll have to teach me.
No Greater Love, NBC tonight.
The show band of the South marches up next. The 200-member band is from Tate High School in Gonzales, Florida. They are former Bands of America Grand National Champions. This band works all the big parades, the Fiesta Bowl, the Cotton Bowl, and Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
I can see why these folks are good. By the way, today marks the band's second appearance in the Rose Parade. Keep in mind, these folks are going to have to march 5.5 miles down Colorado Boulevard. This is no walk in the park, Liz.
Wonderful costumes. The colors of those flags are so beautiful when they twirl them around. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Very sophisticated costuming, don't you think?
They really are. Hey, Liz, did you know that the second largest floral parade is part of the Portland Rose Festival, and they're represented today by a spectacular tribute to Western Oregon. The beautiful colors, huge wigwam, and bucking bronco remind us of the rich spirit of the Wild West.
The Portland Rose Festival is a month-long celebration in June, and it features more than 70 events.
You can see the giant teepee in the middle of this float. That is covered entirely in white coconut, and the bucking bronco up front represents the festivities of the Pendleton Roundup. And the Tanner Appaloosa Group is a striking equestrian unit made up of Gene and Bob Tanner, Miss Appaloosa America Jennifer Castor, and Raiderette cheerleader and horse enthusiast Lisa Doty. The Appaloosa was developed by the Nez Perce Indians. That would suggest they may have inspired nose piercing as well.
I don't think so.
You're probably right. Anyway, they're beautiful horses, talented riders, and the folks along Colorado Boulevard seem to agree.
The family of Freemasonry has decided to rewrite history in this year's entry. And the 1996 version, all the King's men take a proactive stance and keep Humpty Dumpty from falling in the first place. Now, that's a change that makes some sense.
I'm glad to hear that. The Eggman will not be having a breakdown this time around. Not with the help of these kids from the Masonic home in California, giving the big guy support he needs. The children on the float represent many thousands of children who are supported by the family of Freemasonry around the world. By the way, the stone wall you can see right there is covered in Ming moss, cotton seeds, and onion seeds.
This year's parade is sensational. Colorado Boulevard is a beehive of activity, and down there in the midst of it is one of the co-stars of ER and News Radio, Khandi Alexander. Happy New Year, Khandi. Are you having a good time, girl?
Happy New Year, Liz and Matt. Yes, I am having a great time. Wonderful. You know, Liz, I'm from New York, and I once danced in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade in a tugboat costume.
Wow!
So, honey, this is definitely a step up for me, okay? I mean, this is incredible and exciting. The beautiful costumes, beautiful clothes, and the weather is beautiful.
Wonderful.
Which reminds me, okay, I want to say hi to everyone in New York. I know it's freezing back there.
I sure hate it for them.
Hang in there and stay tuned to NBC for more exciting coverage of the Rose Parade live right here on NBC. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, everybody!
Il me prend dans ses bras, il me parle tout bas, je vois la vie en rose. Il me dit des mots d'amour et ça me fait quelque chose.
The new international selections from the new Weight Watchers form a healthy relationship with pleasure.
Oral-B decided the best way to get rid of plaque would be to build a better toothbrush, the Advantage. Its power tip really gets behind your back teeth, and its action cup is great at removing plaque along the gum line. It's the best toothbrush ever from Oral-B.
This holiday season, it's go! Universal Pictures and Amblin Entertainment proudly present the film critics are calling a thrilling adventure.
Rosie, we can get that medicine through. Come on, mush!
Full of imagination and humor.
I was so scared. I got equal bumps.
Balto is one of the best family movies of the season.
This is gonna be good.
It's a winner.
You're a hero!
Balto.
Balto, it's beautiful.
Rated G. Now playing at theaters everywhere.
Alpha hydroxy saved my marriage.
This one. I would never go out of the house without putting on this.
This is easy. This is easy.
All you guys use this stuff?
You bet. Really makes your skin fabulous.
Really smooth, and alpha hydrox makes it smooth.
You know, you feel like your skin's moisturized. I mean, it's just fresher.
It's true. It's true. So then that sloughs off all the old layers and gets down to the beauty beneath.
Alpha Hydrox cream and lotion in drug, grocery, and discount stores.
Are you getting all the relief you need for arthritis pain? Discover the first in a unique class of pain reliever doctors have trusted for years. Zostrix. So effective that even though prescriptions have never been required, doctors prescribe Zostrix and triple-strength Zostrix HP more than all other topical arthritis pain relievers combined. Zostrix is also proven to work hand-in-hand with oral medications for added relief, greater mobility. Zostrix, physician strength relief, is in your hands.
Hello. Who better than I to tell you how much a penny will buy at the JCPenney store-wide New Year's sale? Because Sunday and Monday, when you choose from dozens of select items, you get another for just a penny. Honest.
New Year's Day, freshman sensation Donovan McNabb leads the Orangemen of Syracuse against the Clemson Tigers. The Toyota Gator Bowl, today on NBC.
An incredible story.
They were all giants.
Only one woman would stand by him.
I believe him.
Ted Danson, Mary Steenburgen, Gulliver's Travels, NBC February.
And welcome back, everyone, and take a look at the tournament special trophy winner from Farmers Insurance Group. Looks like a lot of fun. Kids riding their bikes full speed, the wind in their hair, puppies tagging along, not a care in the world. What a great way for Farmers Insurance Group to celebrate the theme Kids, Laughter, and Dreams. Farmers calls this float Kids America's Promise. Along for the ride is the March of Dimes youth ambassador, Marissa Chabelle.
Oh, to be young again. This is probably the last vehicle they'll be able to drive without coverage. This is Farmer's 37th Rose Parade entry.
And the purple and white had their turn a few minutes ago. Now the cheer you hear is for the Pac-10 champions, the University of Southern California Trojans. We will win is the theme of the Pacific Conference float, which features a giant football helmet, as you can see, surrounded by pennants of the Pac-10 universities list.
The Trojan cheerleaders have really got the crowd going wild. The Trojans hope to regain the Rose Bowl trophy with a victory in today's 82nd football matchup. Now that looks like fun. Kids.
Talk about excitement. Let's look at this. Folks along Colorado Boulevard are being filled with the spirit of Troy, that is, stepping in time with victory on their mind, the USC Marching Trojan Band.
This 250-member band is recognized around the world for its overpowering sound and its great showmanship. You want to see moves? The Trojan Marching Band's got all the right ones.
Hey, Liz, here's a scene you don't see every day. Young goats, kids, of course, playing a game of table tennis in the barnyard. That is the Dr. Pepper twist on this year's parade theme of kids, laughter, and dreams. It's no wonder Dr. Pepper has taken home the Humor Trophy the last 3 years running.
And look who's watching the game. Miss America Chantel Smith. She's a good sport, that's for sure. They say that you should never work with kids or animals, and she's stuck with both. The baby goats are neatly groomed in pampas and uva grass. Watch as they twist and spin, getting in better position to hit the ping pong ball.
So you think the people along Colorado Boulevard are turning their heads to watch the bouncing ball or Chantel Smith?
Oh, both.
Yeah, maybe more of Chantel.
I think so, too.
take a look at this one now, Liz. We have a band from the Salvation Army. Tournament of Roses band. This is the band that first marched in the parade back in 1920. These guys are old. It's actually a very old joke also. But what's new this year is the addition of the Salvation Army's Peterborough Temple Band from Canada. That makes 164 members, representing nearly 250,000 Salvation Army musicians around the world. Hey, speaking of dragons, how you like that segue?
Oh, very cool.
This entry from the Burbank Tournament of Roses Association is titled Dream Flight. A friendly dragon is taking a young boy for the ride of a lifetime. The flying serpent is covered with marigolds, lemons, limes, oranges, Brussels sprouts, melted butter, of course, green beans, cabbage, peppers, squash, and beautiful orchids.
It sounds like he just flew through the produce department to me. But you gotta give Burbank credit, boy. They found a use for Brussels sprouts.
I love Brussels sprouts, always have.
You?
I was a weird kid, apparently.
Well, look how well you turned out.
Thank you very much.
Won the Grand Marshal's Trophy. Grand Marshal Trophy for the most creative design. This is Arco's float. Arco's animated float stirs up quite a fright. A group of kids wanders into a graveyard and their imaginations get the best of them. The most innocent of objects come to life and take on an eerie appearance. There's a nasty looking tree, creepy vultures, fluttering bats, and a big hairy spider spinning a web.
As you can see, there's a lot of animation on this one. Tombstones shake and rattle, and arched black cat howls at the unseen spirits and spooks. And by the way, those big wrought iron gates covered in black tea leaves fling open and shut as the trembling kids hightail it out of there. Arco calls its entry Trick or Treat. Kids just love to be scared.
People really enjoy a parade, and we saw plenty of teenagers camping out last night along Colorado Boulevard. This morning, I see Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Joey Gordon-Levitt, one of the co-stars of NBC's Third Rock from the Sun, down there taking in all the excitement. Happy New Year, Joey.
And a happy new year to you, Liz. You know, I think this was actually worth waking up at 4:30 in the morning. So you guys enjoy these floats. Let me remind you, Third Rock from the Sun, NBC, Tuesday nights, 8:30 o'clock. There you go. Have a wonderful time and enjoy this New Year's Rose Parade. There's more to come on the Superior Network, NBC.
Inside every person who needs a minivan is someone who swore they'd never buy one. For that someone, Honda created Odyssey, with 4 doors and a fold-away third seat. It's the minivan for people who deep down inside aren't minivan people. Odyssey, the Honda of minivans.
Leg's Smooth Silhouette's pantyhose changes the rules. Don't spend your life in the gym. Don't skip dessert. Just look like you did with Smooth Silhouettes from Legs. A dramatically different pantyhose that slims and smooths every crucial inch, from tummy to toes. It's gorgeous redefined, so don't be afraid to show off. Smooth Silhouettes from Legs. Nothing beats a great pair of legs.
Whopper, 99 cents. Get your burger's worth.
Traces of crimson on your toothbrush, bleeding gums. It's caused by germs. Listerine kills them. It helps prevent the gum disease, gingivitis. Kill the germs. Spare your gums. Listerine, the power of prevention.
Throat needs soothing? Reach for Celestial Seasoning Soothers. Real fruit juice flavor in all natural herbal throat drops. Not too sweet, not too strong. Sore throat relief that's just right. Celestial Seasoning Soothers.
Dear Grandma, Mom says we're gonna visit you in Florida where it's warm.
Every day, 500 million very important letters get there. Not by accident, by mail.
I caught 3 snowflakes on my tongue. Then I lost my gloves.
Whatever you commit to paper, they commit to getting there.
Love, JJ.
Hey, I used to get upset once in a while. I'd even yell at a kid now and then. Well, then one day I said, hey, Bob, time out. These are just kids. Who cares if a guy misses a basket? I mean, this is just a game. It's time for me to enjoy the sweet things in life. Picnics, puppies, and things with the great taste of NutraSweet.
Taste the difference NutraSweet makes.
Mitchell, would you like to play now?
Welcome back, everyone, and Liz, thumbs up. That is the title of this clever float built by the students at the Cal Poly Universities of Pomona and San Luis Obispo. It captures the dreams and childhood aspirations of a young artist, painting her view of the parade as the float drifts down Colorado Boulevard.
In order to coordinate the building of the float at the 2 colleges, the students used an interactive video linking system. Now, I don't know what that is, being technophobic myself, but apparently it worked. It's a great-looking float. I was really pulling for these guys.
Yeah, these folks didn't have a lot of money to spend. They pulled together a lot of funds from private donations. They're having a good time. They're glad to be here.
From Midas International Corporation, we get a few bare feet in the park. The float's entitled Protecting Our Children's Future and features a family of bears out for a morning stroll at the park.
There's Mama and Papa Bear pushing Baby Bear in a sweet-smelling car, of course. They've got him buckled up for safety in his car seat. And by the way, Midas is headquartered in Chicago, home of Northwestern University. Do you think it's a coincidence, Liz, that Mama Bear's dress is made in purple and white?
No, I don't think so.
Just asking. And now whirling in from Ellisville, Mississippi is the Jones Junior College Maroon Typhoon Marching Band. Who said there's nothing in a name? That is a mouthful.
Hi, I'm Richard Hosh. On behalf of the band, I'd like to say Happy New Year to all watching the parade on NBC. Go out and make 1996 the best year ever and have fun doing it.
This is a great-looking band. They really are, and the song they're playing is wonderful. The people here in Colorado seem to like them.
Yes, they do.
Comfortable shoes.
From the city of Inglewood, California, comes a cute entry entitled A Nudge Toward Achievement.
Education is the focus of the float, which depicts a giant dog nudging 2 young boys off to school and away from their treehouse and their toys.
My parents gave me more than a little nudge. When it came to school, there was major shoving going on in my house. I see Rose Bagley from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air on board. He looks like he's having a great time.
The dog, by the way, in this float is covered in something that is new to the parade this year. That is naturally colored cotton. All naturally colored cotton.
Pampas grass.
Time for some more horses now. Riding our way, the California Paso Fino Horses Group, outfitted in costumes representing 5 centuries of development of the Paso Fino breed. They say, by the way, that the Paso Fino was transported to the New World, Liz, by Christopher Columbus himself.
I knew him well.
Did you really? And And we're going to be back in a moment with more live coverage of the Tournament of Roses parade here on NBC in just a minute. Stay with us.
Start your new year with a new ER.
Jennifer filed for divorce. Word travels fast.
This is about you and me. Get over it.
Why don't you come over tonight and we'll order in a pizza?
Will you be my mommy?
It's a new day in the ER, NBC Thursday.
96 is going to be a hell of a year, huh?
2 weeks to my vacation, and I felt like a balloon. Thanks, Cybergenics.
Quick Trim from Cybergenics is a balanced program of diet and exercise designed to get results in just 2 weeks when used properly. Quick Trim from Cybergenics.
You could go someplace else, but you won't get IHOP pancakes.
What kind of pancakes does your restaurant serve?
The flat kind.
Only IHOP offers you the International Passport Breakfast with 2 crepe-style pancakes for just $2.99. Choose from German with lemon butter, French with orange sauce, Swedish with lingonberry butter, or 2 good old American buttermilk, plus eggs, bacon, and sausage. The one and only International Passport Breakfast at IHOP, just $2.99.
And they're round and they're flat when you make them.
While you are working through your day, we're working through ours.
Have we been able to figure out the cause of that fire yet?
So that when you get home and turn on our newscast, we can give you the most complete coverage of what happened today in your world. Channel 4 Eyewitness News, working for you. Live satellite news coverage for more than a decade. News Star 4.
Happy New Year from KOB-TV Channel 4.
Hi, this wonderful float won the Isabella Coleman Trophy for the best presentation of color and color harmony from Target stores. Hey, bozo! Not you, Matt. No. I'm talking about Larry Harmon, the original bozo. He's riding on this float from the Target stores.
It's a great float. Target calls the entry Clowning Around. The trio of clowns turn from side to side as they play their musical instruments, announcing that day kids of all ages dream of, the day when the circus comes to town. By the way, the clown in the middle there, Liz, not a natural redhead.
No?
No, that hair is made out of palm branches covered and dyed with 150 pounds of paprika.
My, does Hungry know about this?
Apparently not. Riding alongside the float, by the way, is a colorful troupe of acrobats, jugglers, and mimes.
Look at these, look at those ties.
These cowboys and girls saddled up and rode in from all around the country to be part of the Western group led by Marshal D.O. Rogers. It's the first time these riders have assembled together as a unit, and I guess that's one way to make some new friends.
Marshal Rogers has been riding in parades for 25 years and has over 400 awards under his belt.
Let's get ready for another trophy winner, Liz. This is the animation trophy winner for the best display of animation. It goes to the La Cañada Flint Ridge Tournament of Roses Association. Sea Dreams is the title of this float. It depicts 2 children following their dream of finding a sea serpent, and I think they should look just up ahead of them. They bumped into one.
Yes. Oh, he's such a sweet-looking sea serpent. It's an adorable float. Carnations, roses, orchids, lilies, iris, and poinsettias are just some of the flowers used to create this dreamy entry. Oh, look at him. Oh, he's beautiful.
Great use of animation on this float. The serpent looks like he could bend up right up here and take us for a ride.
I can't believe how he moves. Now, here we have a few good men. The U.S. Marine Corps Mounted Color Guard, led by Captain James A. King. These good-looking guys are all volunteers from the Marine Corps Logistics Base in Barstow, California. The group is making its 4th Rose Parade appearance. They are a good-looking group. Oh, aren't they elegant and dignified?
Well, Liz, it's time for a few more good men. From Camp Pendleton, California, comes the West Coast Composite Marine Band. This 123-member strong band is comprised of the 1st Marine Division Band, the Marine Corps Air Ground Combat Center Band, the Marine Corps Recruit Depot Band, and the 3rd Marine Aircraft Wing Band. And since I know how you love a man in uniform, I had these guys put on their dress blues just for you.
Oh, still my heart.
Isn't it great that we got such a beautiful day for a parade? You know, it's only rained on this parade 9 times in 107 tries, and even on those occasions, they didn't cancel this thing. They delayed it a couple of times. Back in 1934, I think it was, they got 12 inches of rain the night before the parade was supposed to go off, and they actually almost lost their Grand Marshal that day. He was out on a ship in the harbor and couldn't get in.
Oh my, I bet you those flowers were fresh on that day. Did you know that there are 425 million folks watching the parade around the world?
It's making me nervous.
We're off to the races with Unical Corporation. A kid has stacked his books and toys and transformed his bedroom into a slot car racetrack. This kid is seriously into his Hot Wheels.
It is dueling engines as the 2 slot cars race neck and neck around the ingeniously created figure-8 track. Unical calls the engine, by the way, Youthful Spirit. The track is covered in orange lentils, and the cars in straw flowers and onion seeds. I wonder who's going to win.
The colors are so vivid. Very clever.
Time now for some more horses. A beautiful group of horses, and the riders aren't too bad either. They're representing the Camarillo White Horse Association, which is now celebrating the 75th anniversary of the Camarillo White Horse. The riders are dressed in flamboyant Spanish costumes. The horses are decked out in their holiday silver tack. They're beautiful, aren't they?
Oh, they're gorgeous.
By the way, it was a California pioneer, Adolfo Camarillo, who first came up upon the majestic white stallion and began developing a new breed of horse. That was back in 1921. And here we go from Lions Clubs International comes this entry entitled Helping You Realize Your Dreams. It features 2 cubs dreaming about their future as the eventual kings of the jungle.
Well, they'd better do more than just lie around daydreaming. I'd suggest they check out a personal power course. Look what it did for the Lion King.
Some more great animation on this one, some hydraulic technology. As you can see, the cubs' heads turn, and one of the cubs playfully swats his sibling with his tail.
It's amazing how they make these huge heads move, isn't it?
That's why some of these floats can weigh up to 50,000 pounds because of all the machinery hidden beneath those great flowers.
From Memphis, Tennessee comes the soulful sound of the Westwood High School Longhorn Marching Band.
Hi, I'm Marcy Hogg. We the Longhorns hope all your dreams come true in 1996 and that every day is filled with laughter. Well, at least a chuckle or 2.
This band is really good. Not only have they participated in the Mardi Gras parade, they've also played for the president, pardon me. I was sold as soon as I heard they were going to be playing the theme from Shaft.
They are very cute.
Imagine the feeling they get when they make that turn from Orange Grove onto Colorado Boulevard and they see the hundreds of thousands of people gathered in the bleachers here and the millions more waiting for them on the 5.5-mile route down this street.
Look at the choreography. This is a very hip band. Very cool. Oh no, they have it going on, this group. Look at them. They're dancing. This is way cool.
You ever see me dance?
No.
That's not something you look forward to, let me tell you.
Look at them. These kids are adorable. All right. Go ahead, girl.
Coming up, everyone, more music, prancing horses, even an action hero when we return with more coverage of the Rose Parade live right here on NBC.
The Sun comes standard. The Del Sol from Honda.
Hello. Who better than I to tell you how much a penny will buy at the JCPenney store-wide New Year's sale? Because Sunday and Monday, when you choose from dozens of select items, you get another for just a penny. Honest.
Quand il me prend dans ses bras, il me parle tout bas, je vois la vie en rose. Il me dit des mots d'amour et ça me fait quelque chose.
The new international selections from the new Weight Watchers form a healthy relationship with pleasure.
She never could keep a secret from me. We wanted to be princesses and astronauts. And she moved. It was only 2 streets. I thought my heart would break. I named my rabbit after her. In college, they thought we were sisters, but we were closer. She named her daughter after me.
Open your heart with the Friendship Bouquet from the FTD Expressions Collection. FTD, the language of the heart.
Introducing baked Lay's. Only 1.5 grams of fat per serving with that great Lay's taste.
Do you mind?
Knock yourself out.
So now you can eat like one of the boys, but still look like one of the girls. Baked Lay's potato crisps. Bet you can't eat just one bag.
So, where you boys from?
Sweden.
Oral-B decided the best way to get rid of plaque would be to build a better toothbrush, the Advantage. Its power tip really gets behind your back teeth, and its action cup is great at removing plaque along the gum line. It's the best toothbrush ever from Oral-B.
Arudis? I found out about it from my doctor.
My doctor prescribed Arudis.
Of all the prescription pain medicines, 82% of doctors surveyed have prescribed Arudis. And now it's available in a non-prescription strength. New Arudis KT. It's so potent, just 25 milligrams is as effective as 400 milligrams of Motrin IB, 440 of Aleve, or 1,000 milligrams of extra-strength Tylenol. New Arudis KT, the potent medicine for pain.
Welcome back, everyone. These guys are definitely smarter than the average bear. No Jellystone or Yellowstone waiting list for these guys. They found the perfect vacation spot, Puerto Rico.
You know it, Puerto Rico, mi amor, calls this Float Dream Vacation, and Puerto Rico is a fantastic vacation spot. Please believe me. It's beautiful beaches, fabulous golf courses, great food, charming and gorgeous people, hot weather, lots of salsa music, and beautiful men, and the weather is always, the sun is always shining.
You sound like you've signed up with the Tourist Bureau here.
No, but I am a product of Puerto Rico.
Que chévere. Does that mean how cool?
Very cool.
Thank you very much. I've been practicing. By the way, the bear closest to us in the middle there, carrying the golf clubs, I understand a 6 handicap. Not a bad player.
Not bad.
No. Hey, say hi to the folks from Torrance, California, and they call their float a jester to make kids of all ages laugh. You crank the handle, the lively kidder springs out of an ornate box ready to spread plenty of holiday good cheer.
Torrance calls its whimsical entry, make 'em laugh, keep 'em dreaming. Well, it's given me quite a chuckle.
Carnations, orchid petals, and chrysanthemums have been used to give the jester his colorful look, while the box and the gardens are covered in roses, carnations, iris, orchids, and mums. By the way, the crank brings that clown out to some 28 feet in height. This is a marvel. take a look at this one, another trophy winner, the sweepstakes trophy for the most beautiful entry. It comes to us from the nice folks at FTD. They recreate Alice's Adventures in Wonderland with this spectacular entry. Amidst a grove of colorful thistles and mushrooms, Alice and her friends, the White Rabbit, Cheshire Cat, are enjoying tea and cakes as a giant caterpillar nods his head and reads aloud from a book, Liz. Chesterfield, Missouri, we have the Parkway Central Marching Colts. In addition to picking up top honors in local and regional competitions, this lively band has performed in the King Orange Jamboree and the President George Bush inaugural parade. Congratulations to them.
They're very regal looking, aren't they?
It's a lot warmer here in Southern California on New Year's Day than it would be for an inaugural parade at the beginning of January in Washington, D.C. I'm sure they're happy to be in the sunshine.
As we all are.
Absolutely.
There goes your tuba.
You're keeping an eye out for it.
Look how elegant these ladies are.
The Queen's Trophy winner for the best use of roses, and it comes to us from the city of St. Louis, Missouri. They recreate a heart-wrenching moment from the classic tale of Cinderella. A moment just before midnight. Cinderella's been to the ball, she's met the prince, and now she has to flee before the stroke of midnight when things return to normal.
Normal. You call having a coach turn into a pumpkin, men turning into mice, and poor Cindy go from a white ball gown into a gunny sack normal? Gee, no wonder Cinderella developed a complex.
Liz, easy.
I'm sorry. I know it's just a fairy tale, and that's been beautifully presented here. Look at those 8 magnificent Clydesdales pulling that enchanted coach. They are so beautiful, these animals. And they're huge. They're very
I think they're the largest horses in the parade this year, as they probably always are. They are enormous. You're right. Heading our way now down Colorado Boulevard are members of the American Donkey and Mule Society. How do you like that? From Clydesdales to donkeys and mules. The group features gray, fancy-colored Appaloosa, buckskin, and Palomino mules. The society showcases the mule in a variety of riding disciplines. My hat goes off to these riders. You're laughing, aren't you?
I'm not saying a word.
It's got to be tough working with a stubborn bunch. I should know. This has really been such a wonderful day, and these riders are enjoying the applause of the crowd as they make the turn onto Colorado Boulevard. They've got, as I said, 5.5 miles to go. They'll receive a lot of warm wishes throughout this New Year's Day, but it is so great to have them here as part of the Tournament of Roses parade.
NBC's telecast of the 1996 Tournament of Roses Parade has been sponsored in part by Honda, who offers an impressive family of cars, sport utility vehicles, and minivans.
This has been one spectacular parade. You know, I can't wait for the rest of the year because this day has been absolutely dreamy.
The year really has gotten off to a great start. By the way, there is more excitement coming up because NBC is proud to bring you the Gator Bowl coming up next. That features Syracuse taking on Clemson from Jacksonville, Florida. Should be a really good game.
Wow, that's a match I don't want to miss.
I want to say right now that I've had a great time with you. Happy New Year to you.
Too. Happy New Year. Feliz Año Nuevo.
Thank you very much. Happy New Year, everyone. Have a great 1996.
Schwarzenegger and Lily Tomlin join Jay on The Tonight Show.
Next.